it's Chenelle. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to bring you guys along with me on a journey of the day in the life of a college student taking online summer classes. Now, I know you guys are probably going to be like, Chenelle, why are you taking summer classes? Did you fail a class? Didn't the school year end already? Listen, so basically the way Northeastern is set up is that our regular fall to spring semester is technically from September to April, but because we have co-op and that's when you work for 6 months at a time and you don't go to classes, we make up for those missing semesters by taking summer classes. I want to graduate in 4 years, so I will be doing co-op school year round. I won't have any semesters off, unfortunately, but for the most part, if you're doing 5 years, people will have this full summer off and then do summer classes starting sophomore year. But since I'm ambitious and I was like, I want to graduate in 4 years, baby, we have summer classes starting now this year. So I'm doing, it's split up into summer 1 and summer 2. I'm doing summer 1 for this freshman year, and then after that, since I have a spring co-op, I have to do summer 2, which is July and August, and summer 1 is May, June. It's 7 weeks, so the courses are very, very accelerated. The typical semester I think is about 15 weeks, but now everything's condensed into 6 weeks. 6 weeks of full classes, and then the 7th week is finals week, which isn't even a full week. It's just 2 or 3 days, I think. So everything is pretty hectic for summer semester. I only take 2 classes, which I'll explain what I take, but summer semester is pretty hectic, and I'll just show you guys what a day in the life is of a Northeastern summer student. So if you guys watched my previous videos, I applied to Northeastern as a psych major. Then in the summer, I wanted to join my roommate Maggie, and I was like, let me be a BNS major because I want to be pre-med. But then life happened, and it's not like I can't do pre-med, but I just found physician assistant, and I was like, I like this career a lot better. This aligns more with what I want to do. A lot more flexibility, a lot more, I feel like it's a lot more patient interaction in my opinion. So I was like, let me be a PA instead. And I just realized that BNS just wasn't for me. It doesn't really give me the patient care or learning more about patients and people and healthcare systems. It's just your typical science course, and I wanted to learn more about people, patients, how our healthcare systems are run in the United States and outside. So I switched to health science, and I'm in Bouvet. And so far, I'm enjoying it. I love it. The classes are really good. They're really great. So for this semester, I'm taking American Healthcare Systems and Developmental Psych. And so far, I'm loving the classes, even though the reading and the lectures for these classes are ridiculous. American Healthcare Systems, it's basically learning about the American healthcare system, financing, the history of it. It's the second week now, and I learned so much in a week than I learned throughout my how many years of being in school, through middle school to high school. Learn about healthcare financing, how hospitals even started, medical advances. So I really enjoyed the course. The way the class is set up is that I don't have Zoom calls for any of my classes, but specifically for American Healthcare Systems, she gives us the reading starting on Friday, and the readings are a lot. There are over 60 pages of reading, and for most of you guys are probably going to be like, that's normal, that's fine. But going from BNS, where it was just you studying for your test and your grade was based off of tests, and now going into classes that are reading based, it was kind of a hard transition because I'm not used to doing all this reading. I'm just used to studying. But yeah, she gives us the reading starting Friday. It can range from 6 pages to over 100 pages, and then she'll give us some discussion questions, and I'll show you guys on our Blackboard, but she just posts the different modules. These are our readings. This is from last week. This is our reading, and then a documentary that she wanted us to watch. Again, all of our readings, and then after she puts up the reading, she'll put up the lectures So these are some of the lectures here, and she'll post this on like Wednesday so that we can like get the reading done and not just focus on the lectures. So some of them can range from like 30 minutes. This is like taking birth to love.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it because it's her class, but some of them range from like 34 minutes. And I was looking at the one for this week, and I looked at the first video and I'm like, it's gonna be 30 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. Let it load real quick. And it said 48 minutes. Now I was like, man, that's for one lecture. 49 minutes for one lecture. And there's like 3-4 parts. And I think that's only for the ones for Wednesday. So it can be quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoy it. It's all about time management. Like, that's super important for anyone that's taking any online class. Time management is super important because you have your deadlines, but because you don't have your Zoom course, like your Zoom classes, and you're not really talking to your professor face to face, it's just like you need to make sure that you have your stuff together, because these deadlines are gonna pass and you don't have your things done. They're like, okay, it's not my problem. Especially when they don't see you face to face, they don't know what you're going through. So these professors they're understanding, but they're also just like, you need to get your stuff in and get your stuff done. My next class is developmental psych, which I also love. That class is not as interactive as American healthcare systems, I will say. She just posts 3 parts of a lecture, which can range from, one part can be like an hour, one part can be 2 hours, and one part can be 30 minutes. So it honestly depends, but she packs a lot of information in there. And instead of her giving us articles and stuff to read, she'll give us textbook reading. And for grading, it's based off of 3 tests and then any, I think, reflections that she'll give us. So that class is similar to what I'm used to through BNS, where your entire grade is just based off of 3 or 4 tests. There's a lot less homework, or there isn't homework, you're just studying, but it's kind of rough because you have 7 weeks and 3 tests and you have so much information packed into one. Like this week, we're learning about prenatal development, but it's chapters 2 to 4 for this week. So it's pretty intense when you're trying to study everything. So I typically work in my room just because it's quieter, there's a lot more space, and I like to plan out what I need to do for each day. I highly recommend having a planner. So I'll write down any notes I need to write down. So go to office hours for American healthcare systems. I have an exam this day. I have a midterm this day. And I'll write any homework assignments that I need to do and check it off. So today, I have to listen to my American healthcare systems lectures and start to answer my discussion questions. And for psych, I finished the lectures already, but I just need to do textbook reading and take some notes. So I just finished part 1 of my lecture for this week, and like, look at my notes, yo. Like, it's only 2 pages, and that seems like it's nothing, but the amount of information that she was throwing in my face, I was like, ooh. But today's lecture was about healthcare financing. And just like, if you guys didn't know, let me spit some facts or knowledge. The US has the most expensive healthcare system, even though we don't have the best healthcare system. Like, we don't have the best healthcare outcomes. And it's kind of crazy because the second most expensive healthcare system, which is I think Germany, we spend twice the amount that Germany does, and they're the second highest. So she was going into that, why that may be. So we spend a lot of money on unnecessary things. Some providers, because we have a fee for service model, we have a profit model, so some providers are charging people for services that are unnecessary and unneeded, like MRIs, imaging. Like, even though MRIs and imaging are like very necessary, but like if you see one provider, then you see another one, instead of seeing the images that you just had, they want more because you get paid per service. Or and you go to the hospital, you get all these fees for like beds, linens, like transportation. Like, it's a lot, and it contributes a lot to our healthcare spending, which is why we pay the most out of all the countries in the world, even though our healthcare outcomes are not the best. But I love learning about this. This is why I changed my major, because I love learning more about this stuff. And it's a lot of things that we don't learn in high school or elementary school or middle school. And I think it's really important to know, because as we get older, we're gonna have to pay for healthcare. So it's good to know more about this stuff. Now I'm hungry. Let me see how long the next videos are. But I'm probably gonna eat first because it's 3:09 now, and I have only ate breakfast at like 12. Let me see which one. This one is 28 minutes, but we're gonna eat some breakfast first. Okay, so for lunch we're gonna make a salad because I don't feel like cooking. So our greens. Then you have your cucumbers. Then you have your carrots. Then I made this ground turkey a couple days ago, and see, if you guys watch my What I Eat in a Day to Lose Weight, you guys will know that I love ground turkey. So this is gonna be my protein, and then we have this avocado ranch dressing. I almost forgot the croutons. You can't forget the croutons. That's icing on the cake, baby. Croutons. I was thinking about how much homework I have to do that I don't want to do, so I'm procrastinating. Y'all need to call me Chef Nelly because I did that. See, we got the protein, we got the greens. I did that. So I finished lunch, and after that, I just check my email for any work study things I need to do. So basically, I was surprised that I actually got work study for this summer semester, and so I decided to continue working at the lab that I work at. And instead of, well, obviously because we're not on campus, that I can't do, or I can't run the experiments I normally do, now I'm just doing data entry. So I'll just go on Microsoft Teams, and it'll just show like all the things I need for data entry. And my boss will just send me some of the exercise data that I need to input into the system, and he'll send me around like ranging from maybe 1 to like 15 depending on the day. I already did one this morning before I started filming, but yeah, I don't think he sent me anything else, so that's done. I can't show you, or I can't show you any of you guys like what I do, because that violates the privacy of research. So yeah, now I'm just gonna do some of my psych homework. Like I said, I already finished my lectures for the week, and it's mainly just studying or going over any materials that she gave us. So I just put all of my stuff in a Notability, and she just posted like some figures, and we're doing prenatal development, so she just posted any figures that she wants us to read. I really like this topic because I really like this teacher because she like starts from like conception up until like old age, instead of like many developmental psych courses, they don't start at conception. So I thought that was really cool of what she did. But there's some stuff that they screen for newborns. What else? Yeah, so she just talks about stuff about newborn brains, I think. But I'm gonna finish this reading so that I can be ahead for the rest of the week. Okay, so I just finished doing my reading for psych. The only things that I have left are I have to finish those 2 other lectures for American healthcare systems and start my discussion questions. They're not due until Friday night, so I still have time, but you know, I'm trying to be ahead of my game, so I'm probably gonna do those later. But now we are going to get ready to take some Instagram photos and to record some YouTube videos. You guys already know that I've been trying to be on my way of taking pictures. I've been trying to be active. I posted 2 pictures like back to back, and my pictures in Instagram, they like span from like, I post like every like 3 or 4 months. So me posting like within weeks is like crazy. So we're gonna do. Okay, so don't mind the whole background sound, but we're gonna get ready for this photo shoots ish. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with my makeup look. Do I want to do this one palette, or my Senegal is falling apart, so do I want to do this palette or this palette? I don't know what I want to do yet. I also don't know what I'm going to wear, so I don't know if I should do something like neutral. I do a lot of pinks, honestly, and that pretty much matches well with everything, but I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so I already have my eyebrows done from this morning, and I already moisturized my face. Now I don't know what I want to do, but I'm kind of thinking like a brownish yellowish type of look, because I do pink a lot. Like I do a lot of pink, and I'm not trying to, you know, try new things. However, if you guys want to see, I only have these 5 brushes. I left a lot of my stuff back in storage in Boston, so I only really have these brushes, and I don't have like, this is like my only blending brush, so it's kind of hard when you want to do looks and you barely have blending brushes. So I'm gonna have to try to finesse as much as I possibly can, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna try it out and see how it looks like beforehand, and then come back and then show you guys what I did. Okay, so this is one side. I know it kind of looks, you know, crazy now because we didn't add eyelashes and the lighting is also not the best, but I think that it turned out pretty decent for what I'm working with. So I'll just give you guys a mini tutorial of this eyeshadow look. So first we're gonna go with the Juvia's Place palette called Saharan, and we're gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna use it as my transition shade, and just lay a good foundation. Also, before I even put on my eye makeup, I put on some concealer, just to help my makeup and my eyeshadow pop more. Okay, so I just put that all in my crease. I know it's hard to see, but I just put that shade all over my crease. So now we're gonna go in with the shade Jamila, and this is gonna be, I'm gonna put this all in my crease and over my lid, and this is gonna be like the top eyeshadow. I would say that this is kind of a subtle shade, so you can build it up as much as you would like. I just like to pat more here and then bring it into my crease. Next we're going to use the Zulu palette, and we're just going to use this yellow shade right here just to go on our lid. I just noticed how hard it is to do makeup looks on this side. I should have started on this one first, but it's okay. So this shade doesn't like pop as much as I wanted to, so you're just gonna have to keep on building and putting more eyeshadow on until it's your desired intensity. Okay, so I just added this shade in my BH Cosmetics palette just to, you know, increase the color a little bit more. And now to get this shimmery look, I'm going in with my NYX glitter. What color is this? I have no idea what color this is, but I'm gonna use my NYX glitter, and I'm also gonna, remember, if you guys are using any glitter, get the NYX glitter primer so it can actually, you know, stay on your eyes. So I'm just gonna put this on now. Finally, for our lash look, we are going in with eyelashes. Sorry of the way that they're shaped, I just used them. But shop with my company at shop.beauty on Instagram. I sell lip glosses, eyelashes, and we're gonna be coming out with some new products very soon. I'm coming out with a new lip gloss, new eyelashes. Gonna come out with a skincare line very soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is the final makeup and hair look. I just wet up my hair and put some curling mousse in it. And then this is my final eye look. I know y'all was doubting me before you saw the final look, but now it looks great. Check out my lashes on my website. I'm dropping these real soon, so stay tuned for that. And let's go take some pictures. Okay, so I'm debating where to take pictures. Well, I'm filming in my room, but pictures, I don't know if I should do like I did last week and take pictures in here, or if I should take pictures outside on my brick wall. I really don't know. So I tried to take pictures outside and it was a fail. I'll put some right here. So we're gonna try to take some in here. You feel me? First off, let me make sure this door is closed. And I can't have the closet, you know, in the background. So we're just gonna close that. So this is my fit, by the way. This is my white jean jacket that I had in my 5 baddie outfits, baddie on a budget video, so check that out. And this dress is from Primark, and these shoes are Jessica Simpson. I think I took them from my mom, so I don't know. Alright, so this is like the setup. So last week I took them by the bed, and I think I'm gonna like continue with that same like bed theme-ish. So I may have like the camera, like the tripod angled here. But the thing is, there's not a lot of sun outside. Like last week there was like sun coming in, and now the sun is like going away. So I don't really know how it's gonna like work, but we're gonna try to make it work. Okay, so see this angle? You can see the couch. And obviously I don't want that because people are gonna think that you don't have a clean house, and I do. I could do the same thing here. Okay, I kind of like this setup because I want to have like the pillows in the background, like the bed look, or do I want to do like the wall bed look, or if I bring it closer, kinda, if I bring it closer, I'll just have the wall. But then you see me, like, if I stand up, like, you can't, because my tripod doesn't go, like, too high, so then I would have to, like, bend and pose. And, like, I don't have my nails on. I have to do my nails, and it just feels so bare without them. I just took some pictures by the wall, and they look pretty cute, but now I don't know if I want to, go with my bed to do the white and white. We're gonna fry it out. Also, shameless self promo here. This is my new lip gloss coming out. I think I'm gonna name her Satin. It's a pretty pink color. I have some on my lips right now, but I need to touch up. I think that it's such a cute and subtle color. if you want a tint of pink, but not something that's like too over dramatic. So yeah, I just recorded the whole thing and it didn't even record. I spent the past like 5 minutes talking and it didn't even record. Anyway, my phone storage said it was non-existent. My phone storage said not today, sis. It said it's full. It said you have too many messages. I spent 30 minutes going through my messages, trying to see which ones are important and which ones, you know, I can put off to the side. And my phone is almost gonna be full again. And I deleted so many photos. And it's still saying it's my messages. So it's time for me to get a new phone. That's what I think is, I think that's my calling. But I just recorded a video, a mini Q&A of questions that I've gotten from some incoming freshmen and prospective students. So definitely check that out. I took some pictures, which you will see right here. I don't know how I feel about them yet. The lighting, like the sun was just like, started taking them at like 4. And the sun said not today, sis. It wasn't coming into the, like you can kind of see light now, but it's not like the golden hour like that I want. I'm trying to, you know? So that's that. I still, for homework wise, this is supposed to be a day in my life for online classes, but it's kind of turned into just a day in a life, regular day in my life. And I still have, I have 2 more lectures to finish watching for healthcare systems. I finished my my developmental psych work, so that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna start my discussion questions today, just because that's a lot, and it's right now it's 6:44. I haven't eaten yet. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And I have some more work study and some research things to do. This is so tiring. I just want to have a regular day. No. Okay, so my boss just sent me some research data that I need to input. I have to do these lectures. I don't want to do this work. I'm on my Microsoft Teams and we're gonna input some data for research. Okay, so he only gave me 1 sheet that I have to fill out. So, oh, that's so cute. The participant had like a cute note on there, but he only gave me 1 sheet, so that's gonna be like super quick. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't because of privacy reasons. But it's pretty simple, especially because I'm used to putting in data. So the transition from pre-COVID to now is pretty fine. And work study is pretty great. I just put in whatever data he wants you to put in, and it's good. Just finished data entry. Told you it was pretty quick. So now I'm gonna listen to 1 more lecture of healthcare system so I can just get ahead tonight. And then let me see. I'm gonna see how much the 3rd one is. That depends on if I want to do that tonight as well. Hey! Okay, the 3rd one is 38 minutes long. So I'm probably gonna listen to the 2nd one since that's only 28 minutes first. Then I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go back and listen to the 3rd one, and that's a night.